we prepare. You know what I mean? Our body, our temple. If our temple's just crumbling, man, we gotta build them up. And that starts with how we eat. We're not eating the correct way. You know what I mean? Like we're not eating to live. We're living to eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every she like, okay, I'm going on nature walk real quick. I'll be back, you guys. Don't anybody leave fishing.
You got all
she out there foraging. Like she can take her basket with her, Brian. And that's like now. It's like
we ain't on
yet. No, we ain't yet.
Yeah, you on
we ready? We live?
I'm gonna throw the countdown on.
Okay.
My bad.
Capital F, capital T, capital L.
All right, welcome back. What's going on, good people? Pull up your chairs. It is Fli-City Blackout. What's going on? We missed y'all, man, since the last time. I'm back with my great brother. I always say great. I gotta pick another word, you know what I mean? Because I always say great, but you do so much great things, man, and the people love it.
I like being around. I like being around good people.
Man, that's when that good energy brings good energy. But yeah, so y'all know no other than the great Rich Jones, baby. So, welcome back to my brother. You know what I mean? See, that's that. Y'all had to hear it. Y'all had to feel it. You know, it had to come off the wall. Black Lives Matter. Now, we ain't saying y'all lives ain't matter, but we just represent the Black Lives Matter. We want y'all to know we standing on that. We standing on business. Because we are in the headquarters. If y'all didn't know, Flint, Black Lives Matter, Saginaw Street. Y'all know right here on Saginaw and Taylor. Come on down, man. Come on down. Come kick it with us. Come tell us what's on your mind. Come tell us some of the things and some of the places that we need to be at. And y'all want to see y'all branch of Black Lives Matter showing up at. Man, we need y'all input too. We can't be everywhere, but we can be the places that we need to be. So y'all need to start commenting. And hey, but you know what we do, man? We trying to get because one thing that I have, if it wasn't for my great brother doing so much great work and him being out here and me knowing him, I wouldn't know what all, you know what I'm saying, our branch was tied to and what all we did. You know what I mean? And a lot of people ride past us every day and not knowing all this greatness is standing right here. You know what I mean? They come up the elevator, they see great brother Robert sitting right there, and as soon as you come up the elevator, you can see greatness. So it's like
take care of business. Everybody there take care of business.
They standing on it too, right?
Standing all the way on.
So, man, I just want y'all to know just
his toes and many more down.
A little bit of where we at, you know what I'm saying? What we got going on, where y'all can find us, and where we be hanging out at. So, I'm gonna introduce couple little topics that we was talking about last time. You know what I mean? We're gonna jump back on that politics a little bit. Hey, I love that word. You know what I mean? My brother has coined the word politics. Flint got a lot of politricking going on. So, man, we just calling it out, man. We calling it like we see it first and foremost. We calling it like we see it, man. Putting all the cards on the table and we saying, hey, come on, city, y'all, let's get behind some stuff that really matters. You know what I mean? Let's not keep feeding into the same negative and we already know the negative. So now we need to start focusing on the solution and what the solution look like, because we see what the negative look like. We see it. Burying our babies. You know, like, man, that's the hardest thing for a mother to do is have to close the casket on her baby. Come on. When she pushed that baby out, she the first thing that baby saw. Like, no, that's not an image that she's supposed to be seeing.
Words she could ever hear.
Or father, you know what I mean? I don't want to leave the fathers out too, because you got some strong, great fathers out here, man, that are in their children's life, that is doing what they're supposed to do. So salute to parenting, you know what I mean? And grandparenthood, you know what I mean? I mean that category. Hey, no, I'm just playing. That was my Fortnite dance.
That still be surprising me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's amazing though, man. That's what keeps me looking young though. You know?
They do.
You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, but you know, grandpa can't do it today. My back hurt. No, he want to wrestle. He jumping off the back of the couch. He catch you on your neck. Your neck with you just going down. So yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit about the politics that's going on in Flint, because one of the things that we had left off on, we was talking about the 10 days, and somebody had corrected me. It had been 10 days. So we passed the 10-day mark, and one of the lead questions was trying to figure out, okay, now that we passed the 10-day mark, what do we do now? Like what does that look like after we done waited?
What do you mean by that?
For the election, man. We was talking about
all the results are official now.
So what should we be doing now?
We should be preparing for the primary. I mean, for the general.
For the general?
Yeah.
And that's my thing. So it's like, because there was a lot of hell being raised about the counts and counts being in and the days and I understand.
Well,
I remember you didn't tell me
as a candidate, and I don't know specific how many days you have.
Because I can't.
But you can't file a grievance protest. I forgot what terminology they use, but you can file some type of language.
Okay.
To request a recount. I think it's different categories of recount, as in like the full election or just ballots from a certain box or all of the absentee ballots. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Every ballot from this, I think the more you want counted, the more you got to spend to get recounted.
That makes sense.
So this is yeah. So as far as any action being taken, as far as somebody filing paperwork to get a recount, anything, I have no knowledge.
But is that something you think we should be focused on right now, or do you think we should be focused on organizing our votes? So next time we can sell our vote, but sell our vote, you know, as a collective. You know what I mean?
I think just right now
you know what I mean?
I think right now what we just need to do, especially in the third ward,
because hold on, let me tell people, because I'm talking to Rich, not in the campaign setting yet. I'm talking to him as personal views. So I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued with, you know.
Can I cut you off for a minute? Even though we're having a general conversation, anything I do is going to be considered.
I know, that's why I had to. I mean, I had to clear it up. But I ain't want people trying to put my views on Rich. Yeah. What I'm saying is coming out of Rich mouth. No,
I understand. I know exactly what you're saying.
I know my brother is educated on some of the. Allegedly, no, I'm just playing. I know my brother is educated on a lot of these topics, man. So I be wanting to, you know what I mean? Anytime I sit down with him, I be wanting, because I be getting these questions, and this is one of the questions that I got following up from our last video. They was like, well, so what should we be doing? And I'm like, well, you know what? That's a good question. I'm gonna ask Chris that next time. So now we're gonna jump onto the campaign side, because one of the things I like that we left off on was, what ward are you running for? Like, let's put that on the table.
The third.
Okay, and the third ward, that is where to where. Like, just give me like a general, because most people don't even know what ward they live in.
I don't know the street, but it's somewhere after the project on Carpenter Road.
Okay, so it do got
Yeah,
Carpenter
yeah,
Road in
yeah,
there.
and then it stretch one of them states. Stretched in one of them states. Yeah, it's like one street to separate the third and the fourth ward.
Because it's tricky how they got the map now. You know what I mean?
In that south side area.
You can
I
easily.
think the main the cutoff street, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm wrong, is right to that street where you got I forgot the name. I think it's Lewis that run across. I think it's Lewis that run across. I'm not sure. If it ain't Lewis, it's a street up from Lewis.
But that's most of us.
Yeah.
That's us.
Oh, all the way
Back.
That once you get to what I done already drew that line. So we draw. So the next one, it come up, it go a little bit, and come all the way, but it comes all the way from across Door Highway up by the Carpenter Road project. I forgot what it's called now. All the way down to ML King Street.
Shout out Project Born.
And I think you got from Stewart Street all the way to Rankin.
Yes, I used to stay on Rankin. That's one of the kind of like.
And I think Rankin is the cutoff street.
That's Jackson Park.
Yeah,
stick it right in there. See, that's crazy because that we fought under that. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things. It's like we need to know what war we in, so we know who. Like, hey, a lot of people might be like, "Man, I want to vote for Rich." I don't even know if they can. You know what I mean?
But see, that's another thing that needs to be straightened out.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
All you got to do is know where your voting poll is. Once you get to your voting poll, all your questions gonna be answered.
Yeah, but they got questions.
But if you want to answer your question before then, all you got to do is go to Michigan.gov/vote. Put your information in there, and then if you put your information in there and don't nothing pop up, go register to vote.
That was the simplest way, the most simplest answer you could have gave. I love it. Like that was straight to the point. It's just
and that's what people need to be pushing instead of all this. We need Michigan.gov/vote.
Because when you look on the board,
it's trying to explain this year you here, next year you're gonna be there. Even worse.
Dude, this year my home poll was
just look. The next time somebody asks you that question, don't try to explain that. Put your phone out, Google that.
Yeah, see, but that's the thing. Like, so I have been going to that same place to vote for 5 years, and then all of a sudden I wake up this time to go vote. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be at the same place. But no, I was 15 minutes away. Well, 15 minutes, about 5 minutes.
If election day is tomorrow, and the polls
It's dope.
We gotta bring the vote, the ballot box
That's what I'm saying. We gotta meet.
We did all of this,
You know what I
but
mean?
the only way we have is through the county clerk and the city clerk. The councilman, things that I would do is going on between those two entities. Because once those two entities can get on the same page, we can start to get more people engaged.
I'm with you. Because I feel like that's the type of stuff that they should have on social media, not just slandering up each other. And, you know what I mean? The negative. That's all you really see on social media sites, the negative. But that's where the people are at.
We're gonna talk about the 3
90%.
Ps when you give me a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna break that down.
I'm
That's that personal stuff.
for real, because
that's that person.
90% of the time you see a person that got their phone in their hand. And I don't care if they walking holding hands with their baby, if they, walking in the work, if they got it in their hand. So it's like, and 90% of the time they on Facebook or Instagram or what, they just want to see what's going on in the world.
That's why
they have deacon,
That's why I try to be around people that be like,
get that phone out of here. Like, yeah, I know that phone burning your block. Get it out of here. Man, we need that though, man, because it's like, I be trying sometimes I can't be ready to say, but we just need to. I hate to say that. I hate to sound cliche. Like, we just need to. Somebody might have already said it already. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now,
they said that people love messiness.
They do, man. Why don't we make a messy voting show? Like a messy show about voting. Like they arguing and like everything that goes on in the voting world. Why don't we make a show out of that? Like a little sitcom. But at the end of the day, it's dropping jewels like real knowledge and real.
Well, it really basically are not the politics.
How not the politics.
We can call the show how not the politics. We can call the show how not the politics.
Politics. You know what I mean? They got the Flintstones. We got.
But they don't want to talk about the issues.
Man, and that's my thing. Like
they don't want to. I mean, they like. Can I jump through the 3 Ps right quick?
Please do.
Take a little bit before we run out of time. I want to talk about the 3 Ps. 10 minutes. I need 2 minutes on each one. Time each one.
Let's go.
Personal. I'm talking in the terms of politics because this is political season right now.
Okay.
We got campaigns going on, and we got 3 ways of trying to get people to go along with different entities. And one of the ways is based off of person. Now, we're gonna take entity. I'm finna kill her. I'm finna knock a whole lot of people down with these 3 people.
Give them to us, Rich.
We're gonna take Karen Weaver as the centerpiece.
Okay. Shout out.
You have
Queen.
And everybody knows. No matter whose opinion, my opinion and this group's opinion that I'm going to put up. Most of the group, really 3 in the group, just 3. The odd fella, the wannabe Wendy, and yo man, stick to producing. Calling me on the post, you been a dick.
Okay.
Got a crooked attorney, saw your boot, and went in it quick.
Wow.
Them 3. Them 3. Not everybody else associated with them. So, anyway, we all know. They know and I know. Even though they didn't admit it and they was lying on her and all that stuff and getting people thinking she's still a thief and all that. We all know that she chased out the emergency manager. And when she left office, she left us with a $22 million surplus. as the long story leading up to why some things went down that I stood up and she didn't stand up with me. I don't base our relationship off of why she didn't stand up with me. I base our relationship off that $22 million surplus and chasing off the emergency manager. Now, on the other hand, you got these other people that chased away a lot of good people. A lot of good people still stood with her, but didn't stand with her.
Real.
Because of those individuals. I'm keeping it real.
Right.
So, we like it once again. We all know about the $22 million surplus and the chasing out the emergency manager. But they mad over a little incident over office. And they want to base their relationship, which is personal, because of their personal things. And it's a lot of people that basing their personal political weight based off of personal. Now let's talk about politics. When they don't, and this personal one is one too. We're gonna take Melissa Mays as a centerpiece. They're trying to turn people against Melissa Mays because somebody that they bash every time they say something at city council, all of a sudden says Melissa Mays got the water pot. So now all of a sudden, all the lies and all the making us feel this way, and then voting like, oh, for real? Did you do that? He done said something that just law. Which is, if you really look at it, impossible. How can one person stop us from having water pots?
Who said that?
Right.
I'm talking about the wannabe Wendy, the eye fella, and don't make me bust around again.
Man,
I'm talking about this.
Snow
right,
said,
but
Snow said he go as a lane. They on here voting.
man,
So they want to talk about that, which ain't even true. And if anything, she may have had a sit down, I've been in the room with the people or whatever, but at the end of the day, no, she didn't get the water park closed in. Why you want to talk about that in 2024? Right after she said there's a way that the city can get money to alleviate some of the problems that they have, because I can't give y'all the exact name, that's been a while, but to alleviate some of the problems they have, the resident gets some relief as far as paying their taxes and stuff and getting their rules and stuff set because they done effed up the HARPA fund. Real talk. What do y'all want to talk? Do y'all want to talk about how to help people get stay in their houses and stuff like that? Did Melissa Mays get the water pots? It's a politics. No, you got people that don't know nothing. Most of the people don't live in Flint. Oh, Melissa Mays got the water pots.
that's another thing too. It's so many people on the outside. Go into the city, they got so much to talk about. And it's like if you feel that strongly, move back to the city. We can use some more
Move to the city.
Move
And,
back.
and,
Move back.
and as Terrence told one of my trolls, do something in your city.
Come on back.
I think the nigga live on the road, baby, commenting and posting pictures. Who sent you that picture, boy?
Hey, look, you gotta think about that.
Politics.
Because So get the last
And then very little politics.
That's the last piece. Very little politics.
Oh, you splitting the vote. Oh, you should
not voting one way.
That's why I said very little politics, because they say, oh, you splitting the vote, oh, you should be behind this and all that. But you really don't have a political reason to say. You see what I'm saying? You really don't have I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. You legitimately don't have any political, but then they try to discredit me. They try to like it's impossible. Like in real talk, once you get that council seat, you sit down there and say,
man,
I wanna make a black club diversity. And it can get done.
Okay.
If I don't know how to do, I can do it in about 2 or 3 days. It's
like
you know.
I see what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because it is very little politics.
They ain't doing no politics.
I mean, they doing something. They just ain't doing it for us. But it's good business going on in the city. I mean, have you rode down Grand Traverse or?
I'm going to say this.
It's money being spent.
I'm going to say
money
this. This is real talk.
Money is not broke.
This is real talk. We got to stop these apartments getting built in our city, and we got to start getting homes built. There is some tiny homes that's going up on Stewart Street that I don't approve of. I am not against the homeless, especially the. They're supposed to be building some tiny homes, putting homeless veterans in. I am not against helping the veterans, but I am for taking. If you're gonna build 32 houses in the land, build a nice ass building, put some doctors in the building, all that other stuff to help with their health and all that other stuff. No, we
need more doctors.
No, a lot of these people need treatment.
Man, we just need to eat right.
Eat, man. Listen,
we need to eat right.
Listen, you talking about taking people that served our country
and giving them a tiny
and putting them in the first class tent.
No, man, I ain't gonna say that.
That's a first class tent.
I was seeing some nice tiny homes.
That's the first class tent, bro.
I would say, why not get behind the project? Enough of us make sure the project is not being abused, and we are.
Let me ask you a question. What would you rather live in? Because I have veterans. And every veteran that I have, they would rather have a home park versus a tiny home.
I would.
I ain't talking to no veterans that said they wanted a tiny home. Right. You just woke up and said the tiny homes is over. They are.
I haven't seen some nice tiny homes.
I have seen some nice tiny homes. I have been there.
As a single veteran, if I had nothing and I was living homeless up under the bridge down on Saginaw, and they said, "Hey, I got this program where you can get this tiny home, and you can get it for free."
I'm finna blow your mind, boy.
And there's.
I ain't finna blow your mind.
I mean, blow it, because I'm.
You know why I'm gonna blow your mind?
I would want to hear more about the project before
you can put a house down for the same price you put a tiny home.
You can't.
So why in the world would you put a tiny home?
Because the making of a home. That's what people talk about. It's, to me, it's better to rent your home.
So let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you this question. What's in a tiny home that's not in a home? That's gonna cut down to make
unnecessary space.
Still got a roof. Still got water.
But it's
Still
unnecessary
got water.
space.
You still got water. You gonna live in a tiny home then?
I would, bro.
Okay, then.
That shit be with
Leave your home and go live in a tiny
But
home.
I would. Like, hey, believe me, I would.
It's the difference.
I mean,
I don't want to do it.
It's the
I
difference.
don't want to do it.
Nobody wants to be homeless. You know what I mean? So I'm not against nothing that is trying to do something.
I mean, I'm not against it either.
We got a lot of homeless veterans.
You got a lot of spaces to drop 32 homes.
I mean,
You can drop a 1-bedroom home.
but nobody is doing that. So therefore, they're not.
They're building apartments and tiny homes. Of course they're not.
That's private money.
Let me tell you some of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah, so before we get out, I know we done went past 30 minutes.
We're getting close. It says, speak on the gatekeepers and plants, moles, tap dancers, and house negroes.
Who said that?
Snow Show.
Bob baby.
Hey, yeah. Which one? They ain't every group. They ain't every category. They ain't on every level. I mean, we could go to Swanson if you wanted to go there. I mean, we can go to Layton if you want to go there. Sticking on them. I mean, we can go to some of the people that look just like us. That sit behind these benches with robes on. That is making bond unreasonable for these young brothers. You talking about this some brother sitting in jail with $175,000 bond. How's somebody supposed to pay that? For stealing headphones out of Family Dollar? Nah, bro. Nah. So, I mean, technically, we got what, a kid that's 16-year-old just sitting in the county right now. So, I mean, it's a lot of tap dancing. And, I mean, for instance, we got a studio in the county, and nobody see nothing wrong with that. What y'all recording? You case? I pulled up to the street and I shot him on the store. Well, then he's gonna go to the case that was happening on Stewart, and you confess to it.
Man,
like,
I hope they ain't that dumb.
Come on, man. Like, what's on?
Man,
Have you heard rap music lately?
And they need to go to jail and be quiet there and stay away from that studio.
Man, did you see the
But then again, if y'all really did all of this stuff, go talk about it at the court, y'all. Go ahead, go ahead.
That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing is making the court.
Yeah, go on.
The court trial process.
Say the taxpayers some money.
Man, we got enough brothers double bedded in the county. You know what I'm saying? It's overcrowded already. So I mean, we got a lot of gatekeepers. I mean, we can start with our mayor. You know what I mean? He works for who? Don't get me started, y'all. So look, there's a lot of gatekeepers out here, and
they're coming, and it's more than political. It's more than political. It's influencers that's gatekeepers. It's sellouts that's trying to be gatekeepers. You got all. You got. And what you gotta do is put me on the table. Look at all the people that's trying to keep me out, keep me from having a seat.
Another thing,
on the table.
Right? Don't talk about the land bank and how we can't get nothing coming out the land bank, but save our life. You could have stayed in that house your whole life, bro.
Yeah,
you are not gonna get
well,
land bank.
How much time we got doing?
But these private realtors is coming in the city and they're buying the city.
What the situation got to be now. I'm just keeping it real. What the situation got to be now. You got to keep well.
But what
that's the first. We got people that own homes that's in danger of becoming homeless. We got to keep what we got, and then we got to try to get some of our property and land returned to. But the most important thing of it is people who are in houses, we got to keep them in those houses.
I mean, you shouldn't even be having no tax water lien in the first place for water. That's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? You can't drink the water. then that water bill should not exist.
We
It shouldn't be a water bill. That's what it is.
An example of politics hurting the actions of Rich Joe. There was attempts to get the state to pay 70% of our water bills until all water is Flint was tap drinking. But yet, you got some of these people that run around, got some of the same people that push no more tear stuff. I'm not. Listen. Hold on. Let me finish.
Don't personalize.
No, let me finish.
No,
but this is what I'm saying is because Juan have the same situation.
We gonna
But
hold
on. This. So they're doing this, and they're stopping movements that are made to improve the quality of life of our residents.
That's what they're supposed to do.
That's what's killing our city.
They making money off of. They don't get paid for no violence. They get paid when violence happens. From the MLMs, they got to come pick you up, come see about you. Now the MLMs, that's privately owned. Every entity that runs, that when they say gatekeepers and oligarchs, it's look at the private side of it.
Why don't
we get enough public funding and we get enough? We got to look at the private side because we're going to private prison. We're going to private and privately owned
everything that you're bringing up, every solution starts.
You ain't no solution there.
Every solution starts with some kind of in those situations, some kind of legal language to get them to change the rules that they're abiding by and holding us up on. Laws has to change. Ordinance has to be made and ordinance has to be changed. So far goes for the charter of the city of Flint.
It's not gonna happen. You gotta think like this.
Why? Hold on. Why it's not gonna happen?
Because if it was gonna happen for black people, it would have already happened. Like they're not about to change. When LGBT got up, sorry if I'm leaving out some letters, but y'all know what I'm talking about. When that Rainbow Coalition went after their rights, they got it within what 2 years? Obama will go down in history for making a law for the LGBT community. He will go down in history for making sure that they was taken care of, but he did nothing for black folks. So the laws is not they're not gonna change them for us. What we have to do is the people that we know that we got, like Trishelle, who knows the laws, the people that in their military schools got a political science degree.
So you saying we should elect her?
I'm not
Did
saying.
she just get elected?
I'm not.
Was she just in an election?
How many times
did she win? Listen.
It's gonna time
hold on. This is what I'm saying. We can do. We can get together. We can write petitions up to change stuff and get enough. It's laws and actions that we can do.
We already got people doing it. People are.
Where name one? I ain't no.
How many petitions have been out there for black folks to get right? It's the new petition. Get right.
What I'm saying.
Your elected leaders is supposed to be doing bills.
But we don't focus on that. We focus on.
We got to hold them accountable to do it.
We got to get
local. We got to get local. We have to get our local people in order. We got to get our local people in place.
Involved.
They're involved. They're just not involved with us. That's the thing. We have to get involved. The ones that's for the people, the ones that we know, okay, because like I said, we're gonna say this on code. I'm gonna try this thing like this because you said did she win? We just talked the last time about Eric Hayes losing 19 times, but when he finally won, he did more.
I wasn't trying to disrespect. I I was just trying to make a point to where,
But it was
okay, that election is over with, but this is something that we can do to solve our problem that would have been solved with the election.
Because it was telling you. Now, she got office over there. It's right there on the road. We can be in there with her. So we strategizing for the next time. So we coming up. So next time she got from the stereo. She got floats. She got more signs. She got people that's at the bowling balls. She's out there herself. She can't be at all of them. Like, so, and the same thing like with Mary Hood. Great judge. People don't like her because she might take the kid from you, but if she's doing it the best thing for the kid. If the kid don't need to be with the mama, she gonna put it with the daddy. If the kid ain't need to be with the daddy, don't need to be with daddy, but need to be with mama, she gonna put it with the mama. That's her job.
And we need
to. But I'm saying we got people.
That's another thing that's needed. We need, because remember we had an argument all the time. I'm talking about as in general, not me and you.
No, I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying.
But as far as kids from the home, that we can't reach them because of the home. We need to find a way to help that kid despite the problems that they are. We can't keep saying
we got the way.
It's at the home. You see what I'm saying? Because that's an easy bailout.
I mean, but
sometimes it's
hard to
definitely got
because you got
problems coming from home.
Sometimes it is harder to help when the parent don't feel like nothing's wrong. So, like, you gotta know, man. Sorry, excuse my language, y'all. You gotta be able to say that, man. And when somebody that genuinely want to help you come along, you gotta be willing to say, yeah, look,
I know
it's a little messed up, man, and hey, it ain't gotta be financial. Because a lot of times your blessing ain't gonna come financially. See, people want to choose how their blessing gonna come. That's how you miss it. Because you might be looking for $1 and it came as 50 cents. You know what I mean? And it's like, because it wasn't $1, you said get the blessing. That was 50 cents for the rest of your life. This $1 was just for the moment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I say we have people. We just have to make sure that we're getting behind the right people and we know what they got going on.
As far as the election is concerned, get behind Third Ward Rich Jones. That's a fact. You definitely. Hey, where the hammer at?
Yeah.
Go and knock that nail. Go and knock that nail.
That's why I go.
They gotta get behind the right people.
And no kid, let's just like my kids is older, you know what I mean? So I be praying to God for their sake every day when they leave the house. They grown. You know what I'm saying? So things can happen like that. And your kid can be sitting in front of this judge that you voted for because she's black. And I can't wait to scream, no more martial law. We don't need no more martial law. Because that's what she put down as a judge, as a black woman in our county, is sit down. I think the 67th district court that she at. But if you go in front of her as a black man, she don't see you as like, this is my brother. Let me see how can I help him, where it went wrong at. She see you as a black man, you may not have dreads, or you stereotype, and you get a $175,000 bond. Just like we had a young man named Mike, I'm about to call him Mike, Cameron Hall. You know what I mean? Who was falsely identified by Swanson. Swanson got on ABC News and called this man a monster. Called this man all types of stuff. This man was found innocent of every single charge. He lost a year of his life sitting in the county. Why? Because of a high bond that he couldn't pay. And the whole time, how do you think that makes a man feel that innocent? You know you innocent, but you still gotta walk as a guilty man. Because you guilty, is guilty until proven innocent.
Until they decide to go home.
You know what I mean?
I know people that been released from prison,
But it
They
wasn't
don't
just
they don't say go home and just man, I don't happen like that.
that's what I'm saying. But they blame it on the people in the COVID. You know, we bagged up, computers bagged up.
It's been a problem.
Man, people
It's always been a problem.
But that's the type of
Because
thing that we should be looking in.
it's the law.
That's why.
It's the law.
Even though my brother is what area is that? He out of town. He moved out of town. Where I forgot exactly.
Oklahoma is
Kansas. There you go. I'm like, I know it's right there. I say Missouri, but Kansas. He moved to Kansas. But every time he threw Flint, he down at Genesee County. What's going on? Come on, man. What we doing about the phone bill? What we doing about, like, he's still involved. I mean, this man could be in Kansas, still worried about what's going on in the county.
in a positive way.
County.
In a more improved the quality of life rather than a Flint.
But this man can do that all he can. Come on, man. We should be down there doing that. I mean, we should at least be able to have one of us down there at least once a day. We should be able to make time for the things that maybe is not so important to you right now, but you ain't been in. I'm not saying you personally, but I'm generalizing. Like, a lot of people haven't been in those predicaments, haven't walked in those shoes, so they don't see the need until it's their son or them or it's their mama or, you know what I mean? We got a lot of people sitting in the county. I mean, it's already overcrowded, overly crowded. Nobody is saying nothing about that. The food is garbage. You can't get phone calls. Phone calls is too high. And then you only get a couple seconds on the phone. You know what I mean? No business. I know Darius got the business back popping a little bit. This man doing this for Kansas. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of dedication and the spirit that we need. Like, that the lions to come up out of it. It's not, once you lock on, you don't let up. And that's how we gotta be about the culture.
We ain't got that.
We do got it. We just gotta tap into it.
We gotta retail. We got it.
We had this past tense. We still got it. I see you on juggling 2-3 phones.
But what I'm saying as a unit, as a whole, and when I say whole, I'll just put it like this. To be honest, to make a long story, we need a couple of hundred more people, a couple of hundred, just to get on the same page and spread the same message. And then we can really, but right now we got a lot of different distractions.
You gotta think like this. It's already a couple hundred people already preaching the same.
But we're not in unity. We're preaching similar message. We're not preaching the same.
Because we all want better for our community.
We all simple.
We all want better for our community, and everybody is a little bit different. You know what I mean? That's I can work. You know what I'm saying?
We can own the goal post. We
do own the goal post.
If we just come and then we gotta when we come up see the bigger the group.
What's the
more bad seed, the more people you have. It's like the one with the original Juneteenth stuff. You got people stealing money.
But what's the
you know what I'm saying? If we could just get a super solid order people as a mean taking a group of people to really make a move, we can change stuff. But until then,
that's what I'm saying. We gotta stop looking for winners and be okay with losers.
You don't think they all right?
Yeah, man, listen. What happened in my days is forward. It's so only thing I don't like about what happened. True.
You know what?
Man, give me
I mean, we got a topic.
We got a topic.
We're gonna work for it.
Prepare for it.
Yeah.
She prepared us for this.
Yeah.
Like, we can't say, like, when you had a teacher, like, okay, so that was it.
And trust me, what we celebrating too? We ain't free. You want to be on an emergency manager? You don't know your culture. You don't know your history.
You have to allow people to be negative, man. We have to, man. It's too much work.
How much? Hold on. We cannot.
So they working
We
hard.
can't let them 100% get away with being negative. How much of it do we address? We got to address some because it's been shown in the past that you let negativity go too far.
No, you don't have to address it because of the truth. Like, see, what's understood? I got like the truth is the truth. I don't care who's saying it. The truth is the truth. So as long as you walking in the truth, let them say it. You need that balance.
Okay,
People
I'm
want to know
gonna be on that balance tip. I'm on that balance time.
You gotta get
so to stay on the balance time.
It's about to close.
Remember this: a lie leads to a lie, leads to a lie, leads to a lie.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell the truth.
The truth is always repeated. If you notice, when I say somebody said something or did something that pissed me off,
I say allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly they did it. And then when I say you did it, you did it. Ain't no alleged videotape. And everybody is entitled to testify on what they've seen and heard. That's what I'm doing. I'm testifying on what I've seen and heard. And my testimony stays the same. My subject stays the same. Why is that? Because I'm telling the truth. But these other people,
once you tell the truth, you ain't got us.
every time they talk, it's something different. And then now they're at a different quality.
So,
but
we closing,
that's
and we touched on something that's, you know what I'm saying, I know it's getting your heart, and that gets you passionate. I know the one feel the same and stuff like and our city feel the same. We lost a legend. We spoke on him multiple times, this time and the last time.
Yes, sir.
So I want people to understand that when we talk about the 19 losses to Eric Mays, we're not talking as a joke or being funny or a punchline. We're speaking on it from the lesson that's learned from no matter how many no's you get, no matter how many times somebody tell you no. When it's your time, it's your time. When you get your yes, it don't matter who says no.
I need about you
can
just give me 20 seconds.
Because I'm talking about Eric, and I want them to understand
that
that this is not a game to us. We're not laughing at this. Like we this is a lesson. Like he was a lesson. He's somebody to study. You know what I mean? As far as a man and what it means to stand on business. One thing he was, and two things show he was a man first. So as being young men coming up, when you say you standing on business, what would hurt you? You know what I mean? It don't matter how many times you lose.
That man was fighting.
No
matter how many times you got carried out of city council, he got carried out.
Look what he done with city council. The people ain't even paying attention to city council. You know what I mean? Like, he knew everything for TikTok, but now the whole world knows. He ain't gonna do nothing different. He still known because of his title and his position and the man that he was with holding that position. The honor and the integrity that he stood for. You know what I mean? He stood for something. He laid a foundation in the city. So I want to see his family.
And he molded a lot.
I want his family to understand that when you know your pops, his parents, and his son. I mean, I know he's a father first, he's a son, he's a brother. You know what I mean? He's a cousin, he's an uncle. We from the outside. They live with this man every day. So I want to show respect to them and let them know that we salute them. We respect the May's name, the legacy that your father left, and we just want to build on that. So I never want y'all to just, I mean, sometimes words can be misconstrued and it can seem like disrespect. So anytime we speak on
and
your
if
father,
y'all know me, you know we disrespect.
Right, I know, but that's why I want, you know what I mean? Here's that big cool place. But I want,
you couldn't have politics.
But I want them, because I'm speaking to the family. I'm speaking direct. You know what I mean?
Not the politics.
So, yeah. we respect the Rock, love what he done, you know what I mean, and talking about him just gets passionate, fired up. He just this thing going, so I just want to, close that and let y'all know that we love y'all.
Like and share, period. Everybody like and share.
Y'all.
No, I need a couple seconds.
We love y'all.
And then I'm gonna give it right
we
back.
Support y'all, and you know what I mean. I know his birthday coming up soon. You know what I mean. Even his we focus on that. You know what I mean. But I know his birthday.
I want to do some things for his birthday.
And I know even his passing date was special. 2/24/24. I mean, y'all can take them numbers and run with it and see what they do. But that's just a special thing, you know what I mean? So even when he ain't here, we still here. Amen. So I just want y'all to know we love y'all, and this thing ain't never stop.
What I want to say, it took video for me 19 times before they finally woke up, that's the legend. And that's all I was saying. I'm not no legend, not no all of that, but wake up in 2024, war. Let's start changing things. Let's keep what we got. Let's build more homes and create an environment that our great grandkids can grow up in our city.
We are crazy. You know what I mean? We ain't always gonna agree on anything. That's politics. You know what I'm saying? It's left or right, same burden. So remember that.
I have a heart.
It's America.
I have a heart. Hearts, at the end of the day, when it comes to real serious matters and issues, we should all be on the same.
So,
yeah.
Embrace my love. Man, it's always a pleasure sitting down.
Do it in 30 minutes.
We might have did it in 30 minutes. We might have did it in a little bit more. Hey, you know.
We might have set a record for getting done close to 30 minutes. 35.
When you got powerful man, I don't care how long I go. I like having you here, man, so I appreciate you. Y'all like, share, subscribe.
Yes, sir. Hit them cash apps.
Man, definitely hit the cash app.
Hit the cash. When the next time we coming together?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, we're going to talk about trying to put something together under Eric Mays.
We got some things coming. We got some things in the work.
We're gonna talk about Karen. He got a project that he's trying to get before the here. We can talk about that.
Bring him on and have him talk about
We can talk about that.
Try to look that up and see. Bring him on.
Do all the stuff. We get to that. I just call him and let him talk for a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing. We gotta all be on the same page when it comes to things happening in the city. Because a lot of times it's so many things happening on one day, everybody has to do things. So therefore, if we unify our calendar across the board as one Flint, we got a Flint calendar. So it don't matter who you are, what you got something going on that day, that time, that spot, we know it's took and we know not to overbook that day or don't book on that day at all.
Yeah.
So
hold on. Man, we are a huge city, man.
Yeah. It's
if something positive come up, just like I call myself getting along with some people with the 810. So I pushed my event back to a week later and it rained on. But even though it would have been, even on that day, I wasn't the only one that got rained on. As long as the more opportunity is for the residents of Flint to get out with their kids and enjoy themselves. I don't care if I'm giving a concert and the county fair is here. As long as the kids are going to the county fair and enjoying themselves and coming around here, I don't care who has the biggest kid. The thing of the matter is getting kids out together and having a positive, peaceful, good time.
I get what you're saying, but part of organizing you gotta organize, or we will die. If we don't organize, we will die. Flint will no longer be. It will be Genesee Township or something. We won't be Flint anymore. So we have to organize.
We got to put the
The
right
thing
people in
is-
our seats to make the better financial decisions
Right,
to
we
keep
got
that.
that too, but we gotta do groundwork. People, if we want to, we the people. Don't forget that they get
If
to
you
elect the
don't,
people.
if you don't
We
wake,
the
if you don't wake up, we the people, because we the people ain't
Look,
voting.
y'all
So
coordinate with us.
We the people need to start voting.
If Rich don't want to coordinate with y'all, y'all call
I
Hotline.
I
We
want to
don't
coordinate with y'all. I don't mind coordinating. I want
We
to
have
work
to
and
coordinate.
support.
We have to organize.
The truth of the matter of it is, we gotta come back to where every ward have those numbers, those turnouts.
But how
That's
can
the
you?
first ward had when Eric Mays got mayor now.
How can you if you have 8 things going on that day? People have obligations to people and they got to show up at other events. So that way, if we
got 80,000 residents. How many people? How many? Dewan, when you were doing it, well, the biggest crowd probably was at the Slum Museum.
No,
Man.
No, when we was at the parade.
Right, but I'm gonna give you
How many thousand?
It's over 1,000.
But I'm gonna give you
Okay. We'll say 1,500 that participated in the parade. And we'll say another 1,500 lined up along the street. That's only 3,000.
Right, I'm gonna give you.
We got 70-some more thousand.
You're not looking from inside the organization. This is what I'm trying to do. Think about it like this. One, okay. How many days throughout June from 1st to the 19th? We were so overbooked. How did you feel when you finally made it home? Because sometimes we had 3 events in one day.
Yeah.
We got to set up here, then we got to go over here. We both just go over here, but then we end up tearing down over here, go back to set up over here.
Mm-hmm.
People weren't out there when we was out there cleaning up the riverbank, cleaning up at the end of the night, 12 o'clock in the morning.
I would.
But that's what I'm saying. So when you have to think about the people hosting these things, when you host, like a host, not one of those for one of our events, but if they host something on that day, how can they let their own event? That way, we have an organized calendar where we're all saying, "Hey,
we have
this is where we have
community calendar, but some people coordinate it. I ain't gonna even lie.
Nobody uses.
We have an event thing on Facebook where you can put down your event and people that want to come out. I don't even do that. So yeah,
nobody uses. So we have to, as the ground up, that we come up with organization. So, in closing on that, just be mindful of things like that.
Be ready for people to make
we got
situations
multiple things that we will be bringing to y'all, a bunch of ideas, man. These conversations be great dialogue, man. It'd be great, brothers, just getting together and showing y'all that we can come together as black men and have a conversation, a cold conversation, or a long conversation. But we can have it as black men and all go home at the end of the night after all learning something. Because everybody's perspective matters, and we all learn something together. So this is one of the reasons that we do each show. You know, we want to thank Fli-City Blackout, Dewan. I mean, hey, creating a safe space for us to be able to communicate, for us as to come together. I mean, hey, when y'all consider to see, I would love to see one of y'all tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because it's about growing our season. Can't do it. We all got it. So with that, man, let's not be scared to swing. You know what I mean? The dime. Let's not be scared to swing. You know we had our foot on the plate for a long time, but we just bow, strike. Let's swing. Let's swing this time, y'all. So
let's get it right.
With that being said, I said, shout out to Fli-City, a lot of the other podcasts out there. Everybody doing a great job. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to raise the vibration and just to thinking about it. There's a lot of things about.
Clean out the dark, get out the mud.
That's
shout out. Hold on. I gotta take my hat off. to Devon and this Fli-City Blackout because I'll be watching podcasts be bringing what people really need to be. Y'all be bringing awareness to a lot of positive people and a lot of positive things in our city. So does Out of the Mud.
Yes, sir.
And I want to thank y'all partnership for how y'all trying to help with each other. And
Because our veterans matter.
I'm going to
I love Brother Brunson.
I'm going to do a little bit more as far as building up the platforms and helping
You do it, man. You sharpening our mind.
helping
You
get
keep us sharp and you keep us on our
helping
toes.
get everything
So
together.
you're doing it.
But
You're standing in that gap with leadership.
what we had to do is stay as a unit because if we're helping each other, then our percent and their percent, instead of it being like that, it becomes a bigger percent together when we help with each other. When we help with each other, because I seen I want to close quickly. I just want to say this for a couple seconds. I seen a podcast with Charleston White and Little Wood. Two different people. Little Woody got his thing, Charleston White got his thing, but they came together and made a bigger thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I salute y'all for honoring, and I can see that y'all honoring each other, and y'all and Dewan, y'all really up holding y'all end of the deal. And like I said, I'm gonna move in and spend more time and do more. I ain't been over there. I ain't been up in their studio. Only been up in there once. And about the same time, me and Dewan was talking about getting something together, and that's been over a year. We were talking about getting some. Me and George and Marcus was So
it's no competition. We all working off the same goal.
We all working and form the people,
and we all respect each other's opinion and perspective. You know what I mean? Like I love what brother Ronnie do for the veterans, man. I mean, I feel like that takes a powerful brother to stand in that gap. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for people, sometimes have a voice to fight for themselves. So we salute anybody that's out here working and doing a thing for the people. And you don't gotta be black for us to support you or respect you. You doing work for the people, and I mean all people, because it's we the people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get it twisted because y'all see the Black Lives Matter. Don't get it twisted. This is the business that we standing on. It is the shoulders that we standing on. We're telling our history. We're not letting our history be told for it. So, with that closing, just tell me what you got going on real quick.
We gonna postpone all of that. Y'all just, what's your cash out? I'll call mine off. Capital U, capital F, capital T, capital L. That stands for Uniting Flint Through Love. That's if y'all want to help me with my point of order, or I'm gonna do some of them competitions and stuff. I'm gonna talk. Well, I want to do one on his birthday, and I want to do one at Jackson Park. The one on his birthday.
What's the cash out again? Cash out.
Capital U, capital F, capital T, capital L. But I want to do one in the first ward on his birthday. I want to talk about Terrence and putting that mural up for Eric in the first ward. So we got some, like you said, we got to get together. We're going to have to get together because that mural ain't free.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, man. Hey, and if y'all want to catch me this weekend, y'all can catch me at the Crown, man. We doing the Crown.
You doing the what?
We doing the Crown.
You're doing the what? Let me see.
Oh yeah, I got the bag out.
bag.
I got the number.
I got the bag. Let me see
I
who can
got
let me see who can fit the shirt.
man.
Let me see who can fit. I can't fit
Man.
this.
You gonna run some of the miles for me, brother?
I'm talking to the one, y'all. He ain't talking to me. I can't fit this shirt. Yeah.
Man.
That's who gonna be wearing that shirt.
Man, we
How many
doing
miles you doing?
10 miles.
How many what?
10 miles.
You doing how many?
10 miles.
Man, you making my good knee hurt.
10 miles, man. And I got a new prosthetic, man, that I will be refilling. You know what I'm saying? I had a meltdown and took it all apart. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, kind of put it back together, man. But, you know.
And when is the film this Saturday?
Yeah, kickoff is tomorrow. So you got the Special Olympics race and the one Michigan Mile tomorrow. So that kicks off tomorrow at like 6 p.m. You got that going on there, Special Olympics. I'll be there supporting, you know, a lot of my adopted brothers and sisters. And then Saturday, Friday, but tomorrow Friday, my bad. Saturday, and then Sunday, you know, the races and stuff. But I'll be running on Monday, man.
No, Saturday and Sunday start earlier, right?
Yeah, you gotta be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Hold on, I'm not being there. What time you gonna cross the finish line?
Man, who knows? I'm running on one leg. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be there.
And I'm not using my
Dewan.
prosthetic because a lot of people
Dewan,
been asking
Dewan, you go, man.
a lot of people been asking me like, man,
Soldier.
like, what you mean you ain't using your prosthetic? I'm not using my prosthetic. I will be literally out there on one leg going 10 miles. So, and I will be broadcasting a lot of this. So, you know, y'all can be able to follow along with
Man,
me.
I wish
Or just meet me at the finish line, because when I get to the finish line, it's gonna be a celebration. Or I might need, you know, somebody to carry your knee or carry your ankle or something, you know what I mean? But no, man, we like to have fun with this, man. It's a challenge. It ain't no competition, it's a challenge to get fun stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not racing against the person next to me.
The
They not
victory
racing
crossing
against
the
me.
line.
So it's just about
It's a
challenging
victory
yourself.
crossing
Yeah,
the line.
So
That's a victory.
I always wanted to do this, man, since I was a kid, man. And then this is one of my things that I had made to myself. I'm fucking with it. This was like right after I got cancer, I said I could do it. Then I got cancer, beat cancer then. So I was like, you know what? There ain't no time better than nothing. I'm doing it. So this year I'm here, man. Ever doing I might get lost. I might get in the back home. I'm just playing. Hey,
It's all
Johnny, over
good.
there, I gotta get caught back up.
It's all
I'm just
good.
playing. But no, so yeah, man, we start there running for love, spreading love. So I love y'all. We gotta get out of here. We over 30 minutes, but that's how much we love y'all. And we love talking to y'all. So I look for that number out there. 3917, man. Y'all be good for me, man. Cheer me on.
Crossing
Cheer my
that
brother Rich on. Shout out
crossing
my
that
brother
10
Dewan.
mile.
Fli-City Blackout. Blackout News. Out.